coffee, chat with me, whatever, because I've gotten a lot of questions on how. Like, how do you stay on budget? Why do you budget? Like, aren't you tired of budgeting? Like the new background, because my house is still in chaos. Jeremy actually has started a new business also. So his business is now in my dining room. Can't really film in my kitchen because I have no walls. Can't film in my dining room anymore because I got shipping boxes and stuff everywhere. Can't film in my living room really because that's where usually someone's sitting or they're going down through. The dog's in there. The lighting's really bad. I'm just telling you guys a whole bunch of crap today. Okay, motivation. How do we stay on budget? Why do we keep doing it? Okay, first of all, that's a big thing right there, is your why. Why are you still doing this? Oh, I can name you 100 reasons, but basically it is so Jeremy and I can do stuff later on in life and not worry. Like, we want to go on vacation for a week? Let's go. We have no payments. We have no house payment. We have utilities. We have insurance. We have taxes. I think we can handle going on a cruise for a week or jumping in the Jeep and going cross country to see the redwoods, or if Autumn or Austin decide to leave this area and we want to go visit them, or they're getting a wisdom tooth pulled, which they won't because Austin's is already scheduled for soon and Autumn already had hers done, but let's say their appendix goes, or some medical emergency. I need to leave and go across country because my kids are, I don't know, they're spoiled. No, they aren't. Because I love them. I'm not going to be afraid to do that. I'm going to be able to have the money to drop everything and go. To the point where even if my job would say, hey, you can't really go, we need you here, you don't have any vacation, blah, blah, blah. Guess what? I don't need this job. I don't have any bills. Bye. Could you imagine having that freedom? Yeah, that's our why. That's why we're doing this. That's why we're on a budget. That's why everyone thinks I put my husband on a budget. Okay, I did not put Jeremy on a budget. Jeremy and I put ourselves on a budget. And sometimes when I fall off the budget, he reminds me to get back on budget. And sometimes when he falls off the budget, I tell him our why to get him back on the budget. I need to go grab a hair tie. I'd like to say it's my lights and everything, but we all know that I'm probably having a hot flash or something. When we started in the very, very beginning, our credit cards were, to us, they were huge. But now looking back at it, I think one of them was like 100 something, 200 something, the little itty bitty ones. When we paid that first credit card off, we bought like a $20 item that we wanted. It was like a reward, like, woohoo, yay! And after we had started this plan, we weren't getting anything. We weren't eating out. We were down to the bare minimum of surviving. So to get that something little that Jeremy and I wanted was like, woohoo, we paid off a credit card, plus we got something. It was like giving the little kid a piece of candy for going potty. That's how pathetic it was, but it worked. It worked. That's how we've stayed motivated. And that's how we continue to keep going. With every credit card that we paid off, we did something. Whether it was going out to eat or spending time together, maybe readjusting the budget. So instead of us getting $0 every 2 weeks, we got $20. We get $20 every 2 weeks now. A whole $20. I'll tell you what, you seem rich. You're like, I got $20. If you leave that $20 sit there a little bit, you can really get something good if you like stack it up to get 100. Usually I do my hair. But that's how we stay motivated. is every single time that we pay something off, we've already set a goal. I think what was 10 grand. Okay, once you get to where we are at now, we're not going to be paying anything off anytime soon. You're remembering, you're 3 years in. It's been a long haul. You're doing everything you can to get rid of this crap, but the crap is so big now. Like, what you're paying off are, it isn't, a couple $100. It's not a couple $1,000. It's couples of tens of thousands of dollars. So how we're doing it is because we don't want to wait a whole year of doing nothing until we pay the house off. Or we don't want to wait a year and a half until, the Jeep, well, actually 2 years or whatever, until the Jeep's paid off. Depends on what we do. But anyway, it's always changing. So setting smaller goals to keep your motivation is what's going to keep you guys going to hit it. It's also going to renew your spirit, your union together. It's especially if you're working with someone. If you're not working with someone, you're doing this solo, set something up for just you to renew your spirit, to get your motivation going again, to say, hey, I did that. This is my reward. Now let's go again and make a new one. So we've done 10,000 increments. When we put $10,000 on the house, I think the first reward that we're doing is a wine tour. Jeremy and I used to do these all the time. A girl I went to college with, her husband and her used to ask us all the time. First we said no, we went, we fell in love with it. We love this. We go, we spend the weekend up there. They do a wine and cheese. You visit I think this year is 26 something wineries. We're going to spend the weekend. Us, no kids, nobody, no budget. Everything is going to be budgeted for. Because after you pay 10 grand and you set aside $500, you end up coming back with $300. You pay the hotel room because we're only spending one night. You end up going out to dinner real nice. We've already talked about it. We're not going to probably be spending a lot of money in wine either because we do have the beer and the smoke and fund that doesn't, and we're just not going to bulk up and we're not going to spend like we used to. So we'll probably even bring change back that we can put more on the house. But that's our reward. That's, hey, look at us. Look at what we did. It's all cash, no credit cards. We've done this and we've sacrificed to get here, and this is our reward. So when we come home to do another 10 grand, we're going to be ready to go, ready to bust it out. Having an accountability partner. A lot of my friends are on this plan. I've got them on the plan. And it's really hard for them to stay motivated because they don't have that someone saying, hey, don't do that. Hey, don't, you are the problem, but you're the only one that can fix it. So find an accountability partner. Put yourself with people. If you are in a group and they're telling you you're never going to pay it off, you're always going to have a car payment, you're always going to have a mortgage, don't pay your mortgage off because you can use it for taxes. Get away from those people. At least for a while. You don't need that negativity. Don't talk about your budget in front of those people. It will bring you down. Society tells us it's okay to get school loans. Society tells us to get a credit card when you're 18 years old because you want to have a credit card to get a credit report so you can buy a house, so you can keep going in debt and you can't afford anything but go to work and back. Society is telling you that. Stay away from those people. Get an accountability partner. Be with like-minded people that are going to support you. There is a Facebook group. It's called I think it's called the Ramsey Baby Steps or Dave Ramsey Baby Step Community. I am in there all the time. I love it. I cannot wait that when we do eventually be debt free, We're going on the Dave cruise. We've already adjusted. We were going to go on a 2-week Alaskan cruise. We've changed our mind. We're not doing that anymore. I mean, we'll still do it, just not as our reward. And that's the thing is, you can change your rewards. If your mind changes, change it. It's a personal budget. You yourself are personal. So if your reward needs to change, change it. We're going on the Dave cruise when we are debt-free because we are so excited to be on a boat full of people who are like-minded. They've all done this. They've all struggled. They've all paid off their bills. They've done this. Could you imagine being in a group of like-minded people? Supporting each other. I'm so excited. I can't wait. So there's a zillion different reasons to stay motivated through this journey, especially if it is a long journey. Tune in to Dave Ramsey podcast, read financial books, look at your budget. Like a lot of people, once they start doing their budget, you know, they're doing a monthly budget in the beginning or bi-weekly. I tell everyone to do a bi-weekly budget. But when you're this far in, oh my gosh, you guys, it's crazy. It is crazy. You need so much help. You need to do your whys. We also have our mortgage on a letter board. I'm going to pop it in right here. We look at that every day. It sits in my living room. I look at those numbers every day. Not getting away from it. Find things that are going to capture you, that are going to motivate you. You know, I see people have a whole wall. Charts. We have debt-free charts. I'm sure you guys have seen them in different videos where you color in the line, do a thermometer, do your Excel spreadsheets. Do something that's going to keep you motivated, but find what works for you. Don't listen to, don't listen to me. If this video did not help you out, give it a thumbs down. But to stay motivated, find a community that's doing the same things as you. Give yourself small rewards and set reasonable goals. Don't say, oh, I'm going to pay this all off, and then don't budget or do any of it. Write the stuff down, make a plan, and stick to it. If you fall off the wagon or you do something stupid, do not let that make you quit. Don't. Put your big girl panties on or your britches, your boy britches. Start over. You messed up. It happens. It's life. Keep going. The end result is worth it. It's so worth it, you guys. And I'll tell you another thing. Go look up other YouTubers. There is 1,000 of us YouTubers. So like us, subscribe to us. We're out here. We're trying to help you guys out. We're letting you in on our personal lives and how bad off we are and when we screw up in our stupid tax and our debt-free journeys. So don't think you're alone in doing this. Stay motivated. And believe me, I'm STEM. Guys, you guys are the ones that motivate me. So I thank you so much for letting me rant and rave and use you as sometimes a personal journal to help us through this, because I'll tell you what, some of my friends are like, dude, you're freaking crazy. There's no way I would ever do what you and Jeremy are doing. And then I get on here in the YouTube community and you guys are all like, this is awesome. I get personal messages that say, I just went through all your videos and you're doing a great job and I can't believe how truthful and personal you are. And I was like, thank God, because I don't know why I do some of these videos, because they're really hard. They're really hard, but we want other people to know that we're going through the same thing, and if we can do it, we know you can do it. So don't forget to like, subscribe, give us a thumbs up if this helped you out. If not, give us a thumbs down. We're okay with it. Thanks for letting me help you guys. See you next time.